Welcome back to the Lorebound College. I'm the Lore Master, and I'm joined by Damages.
Hello.
She's way down there, and I'm flying because we're also right next to this familiar tower. Look at that. This is a pretty cool neighborhood. And this house looks like it's going to be a really nice one. I love this night elf design.
Yeah, I really like the night elf design for all of the houses. I think the house model is really good. Blizzard did good work with that. I do feel like sometimes they're a little bit too big, but I think they balanced this one out nicely so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And then this is also the start of a new endeavor today. And what endeavor did your city go with today, Damages?
We went with the Megignon stuff.
We were given the choice of Blood Elf, Niffin, or Grummels, and I had the idea to do Blood Elf again. Not that we needed anything, but because it'd be the easiest experience.
You know, honestly, I wish if we took a vote, we would have done that one too. Because it was a very easy one to do, just doing normal content. So
yeah, so I don't know. It also saves me from having to move my Hearthstone, which I still haven't done.
you should probably get on that, but I'm a mage, so I don't even know what a Hearthstone is.
I'm jealous. I hate having to rely on that. But I'm an engineer, so I'm like half a mage.
Discounted mage, maybe?
I wouldn't say discounted. I have to spend a lot of gold. But all right, so this beauty looks like it's got this really nice outdoor alcove here.
Yes, this is a very nice little alcove. I think it fits in perfectly with the house. A nice little cave-like area, and have a nice fountain in here.
Yeah, I love sinking the fountain into this water trellis. I don't think I've actually seen that before. It seems like a basic thing to do. It's one of those like really smart things that everyone should have thought of, but no one has, that I've seen anyway.
Yeah. Then over here you got another fountain, it looks like, and this one looks like it's a couple fountains stacked together as well.
Ooh. That does look nice. With the ominous tower in the background.
Oh, and they got the paladin book Libram stone thing here.
Yeah, I'm jealous. This is really, really nice. The way the fountains kind of flow together, the paladin. You have your neighbors here with really noticeable houses like the tower, and there's a couple others too that just create a whole scene that makes it look like it's not just a player house. Like this is a setting.
Yeah, it's a very nice setting. The whole neighborhood really flows well together, I think.
Yeah.
Has everybody's individual personalities in it.
Yeah. Well done. What'd you say their name was?
Their name is Stormclaws.
Stormclaws. Nice. So are they a feral druid?
They are a druid. I'm assuming feral, but I don't actually know what spec they play.
I gotcha. I guess the name is like Stormclaws. You could be maybe a boomkin. Could be one of those two.
I think they kind of dual class it and have a couple different characters. I know they have a warrior as well.
I gotcha. Well, mad respect for a warrior. This is a good house. I like it.
It's a good plot location. And I like how they have like this little entrance over here as well that leads off. You know, there's hiking trails up in the mountains, so they obviously thought about that when designing their yard.
Yeah. I haven't actually explored these hiking trails in too much detail, but, you know, besides finding the random items buried. But Blizzard did a great job of this island in general. You can see one of the other nice houses in the distance there, which we might get to at some point.
We might get to them, yeah. Is it really bad that I've never done one of those treasure hunting quests for furniture?
Yes. So, like, I'm... According to all the things I've done, about 70 of them. And, you know, it's a free piece of furniture, which is normally like 50 to 150 gold. That's not bad for a quest. And I could always use more Stormwind interior walls.
Does it give you interior walls?
Mm-hmm. Among other things, yes. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Oh wow. This is very naturey right off the bat.
Did you know what this looked like inside?
No. I did not.
So before we started filming, I tested it to make sure I could enter it, and I literally closed my eyes and turned around really fast to look at the door. And this is my first time seeing it. I love how they did this mossy. I assume this is moss on the ground. That is really cool.
That's very nice. It's very cool. I haven't seen anybody use that at all.
Yeah, me neither. And then the door. This is the one thing I did see beforehand. This door looks really nice. How they put the window there with the weapon, and they made it so the light doesn't look out of place. This is good.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of those houses that has a lot of small attentions to detail. Just like right off the bat, you know, these baskets are full of little scraps and junk, and
oh my,
they're filled up to the brim. It has the night elven furniture all over the place, like the shelf over there with the backpack, and it's themed really well so far.
So do you think this is a house we should break out the ink black potions?
You know what? Probably.
All right, let's do it. Ooh, look at that.
Yep. That was definitely the right decision. That looks very nice.
Yeah, this is nice. All right. So I'm not sure where to go.
Let's just go forward, like straight up.
Wow. I love the floating orbs. I've mentioned that in a couple of other houses, but here it looks really, really nice.
Yes, and they have the moss continuing up here. The water looks very nice around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
And they even have the little candles in there to be little fish.
Oh my, they do.
Or it could just be lighting it up. Either way, it looks very good.
Yeah, 2-in-1. Dual use. This is good. This is really good. This pond, like we've seen indoor garden pond areas before, but this and no, no shame on those because those were beautiful too. But this is really, really nice.
No, it's broken up very well with the rocks and the use of the fountains.
So this is multiple pieces, right? This isn't some piece I've just not seen, correct?
What, the fountain?
Yeah, with the mushrooms coming out like that.
No, that's just one piece.
Oh, okay, but never mind.
That is one of the new ones that you buy with Hearthsteel.
Gotcha. I haven't fully explored this. Oh, there's something cool over there. I'll look at that soon. This is neat. I like it. This might be the thumbnail, actually. What do you think? Thumbnail interior?
Yeah, it's very, very thumbnail worthy. I like that wherever you look here, you're finding something else. I looked up at the ceiling and they have stones placed up there. And like you mentioned, they have the floating orbs, or in this corner, they have wind chimes hanging. So they have there's not any space that's just left without thought.
All right, and you said the wind chimes where?
I'm just up on the ceiling. There's some right over this way.
Yeah, that is nice. You know, these wind chimes, I've not seen it before. They kind of look like wasp hives. I feel like someone could have a wasp hive out of these things.
Oh, well, I hope they're not wasp hives in here, but yeah, they could.
Yeah. Some murder bees or something. Yeah, this is great. And the moss continuing up here. That's nice.
There's so many different directions that I don't even know where to walk next. I don't know if we should go back and go to the other.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back. Let's retreat. Fall back. All right, and then I guess we'll go this way. This is good too. This is like a mad druid office. That's what this feels like.
Definitely getting that vibe. I like that it's continuing the overgrown theme. This character is really night elf naturey themed, so that's influence is very much prevalent.
And closets. Okay, so we've talked about before how important closets are and how they're almost always forgotten. A few of the houses we've looked at have had closets, but not many. And this is nice. It just makes it so much more realistic when you have realistic storage. I know that seems minor, but I love it. Points from me on that one. I like
This is a nice little table.
Yeah, and I love these new chairs. I've not seen these chairs before.
Yeah, a lot of the mushroomy theme stuff was a very good, get. I have a lot of these themed items in my house now, and I really like them.
I want to see a Mario themed house at some point with these mushrooms.
Ooh, that would be really nice.
Princess Peach's palace would be amazing as a player house.
I have seen some Shrek themed houses recently.
We should visit it. That'd be nice.
So those were really cool.
Yeah. So how do you think they did these mosses? Like, which item do you think that is?
I know it's a whole item itself. I just don't know what it is. I am assuming it's from one of the new zones. It might be a reputation vendor thing.
Gotcha.
But I personally don't know.
Yeah, I don't have it either. I'm gonna have to get it. All right, so this room looks like they might have your treadmill. Now that's a different model than your treadmill. Oh yeah, this is definitely a weight room. Look at that. This is like a Drogbar weight room. Look at these weights they lift.
Oh my. Okay, that's some strength right there.
Yeah, this is the Drogbar weight room. Now, and I've never seen a pull-up bar. This is nice. I like that. Nice and simple. Gets the message that's a pull-up bar.
Yep, they have a nice basketball with their basketball hoop up there.
Oh, and go ahead.
I was gonna say I like their themed training dummy.
Yeah, like that is the little Easter eggs and word for Xalatath is perfect because at the end of the day, Xalatath is your enemy. So why would you put it on the wall? And the thing is, make it so that's who you're fighting. That is superb. Well done. Well done. And one of our comments on the last video said that you might be able to still get this basketball hoop. So I know you had a basketball court, so that might be something you're interested in.
I have them. I have the basketball hoops. I made sure to get them.
Well, you'll have to walk me through it. I'm an old man when it comes to electronics.
Yeah, I can walk you through it. There's also another promotion going on right now. They have a collaboration with Coca-Cola and Fanta, where you can get different bottles. There's an ice chest, and there is also a mount that you can get. Nice.
Because the laundry room I needed, or that I made, needs an ice chest vending machine kind of a thing. So yeah. I definitely need that. But yeah, this weight room is great. Let's see how the treadmill compares to yours.
Oh, that's looking pretty good.
It is. And you kind of get locked in between the little buttons here, so there's not much movement. So if you're looking to do a treadmill, this is a legitimate treadmill.
And you have the nice painting over there, so you can look at something and focus on, the fallen city of Dalaran while you're running.
Yep. Running up that hill. That's nice. And it feels like it's one piece. Like I know I haven't shown mine on camera yet, but my treadmill doesn't have this big solid piece feel to it that this one does.
No, this is a nice put together of items to make it.
Yeah. Well done. All right. Great gym. I love it.
Okay, well, I guess we go back up and choose another side.
All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so there's doors on either side. Let's do this side because we saw that orange glow earlier.
I don't know if
So
we want to go in this side.
I know, like this is crazy. This I feel like we're about to enter the Emerald Dream here. Doesn't it have that feel?
Oh, it kind of does. And I like that they hid the portal itself, like the stone structure of the portal.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen people try experimental stuff with those portals, like using them as fireplaces and stuff. But don't be afraid just to hide the demonic architecture of it. Whoa! I was not expecting this.
Oh, okay.
It's such a bright change. Wow. I feel like we're in Hyjal. That's what this feels like.
Yeah, it could be. I like that behind us. It looks like we're coming out of a tree.
Yeah.
That's a good way to work these rooms because it's very hard. I don't know if you've seen one of the empty ones, but the edges of them are very off-putting. It's just because it's such a stark contrast of where the grass ends. So covering it up can be somewhat difficult without just doing the same thing all over the place. But that's a very good entrance there, is having the trees that we're coming out of.
Yeah, and it definitely feels like it kind of reminds me of those World Tree bosses from Vanilla, that you still see the portals by the trees. And that has that feel, like the one in Duskwood.
Oh,
Or in
yeah.
Hinterlands. It definitely adds that feel to it. And I feel like the outside room, it's easier at the nighttime one, which might be why we see night more often. But if you stop the player from getting close to the edge, like about where this person has the barrier, it feels a lot more natural. Like if you run up to the edge, then it looks like it's just wallpaper. But as long as you stay a little bit away, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, no, they've done a good job here. And there's some details that I'm already noticing just standing here. If you look straight up, they have things in the sky.
Ooh, I noticed the Firebird. I didn't notice the hawk until you said something. It looks like they took the kite and made it look like a hawk.
Yes, they did. And the clouds kind of move. So eventually that hawk's going to be a little bit more displayed, but not a whole lot. It's just hidden up there. That's a really nice little detail.
Yeah, that is great. I wouldn't have thought to do that. So, guys, if you have an outside room, put some birds up there. Everyone likes birds. And this library, I guess is the library, looks phenomenal. Oh, another bird.
Oh, it's a nice little research tent out here.
Mm-hmm. This is good. What do you think they're researching?
I don't know, but they have a lot of boxes, so maybe they're not researching. Maybe they're like archaeologists and they're like getting all this stuff.
Yeah, I like that. I was going to say they're researching birds, but I kind of like the idea that they're researching some kind of lost tomb, or maybe this isn't even Azeroth. Maybe this portal goes to a different planet, and that's why they've set up a research post here.
Ooh, could be.
Yeah. Now, does your screen have these weird, like, dark flickers of light?
Yes, it does. I think that might be the inky black potion in here.
Oh, I bet you're right. Okay, so ignore that, guys, but this looks good. I would love to see more houses take this kind of idea and run with it. Like, you could have, like a world tree traveling, kind of like if anyone's played Secret World. You could have like a central nexus room, and then the world tree kind of branches off to all the other universes, and each one a little biome. There's a lot you could do with this idea. You could make a whole house like That's just the many rooms like this.
Yes, you really could. And then that hawk is a lot more exposed now. So again, that's a nice attention to detail. I might have to borrow that idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's nice and simple. Yeah, you can see the kite pieces there, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Well, back through the portal.
All right, back inside. Now, we've got this door here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that at first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, we haven't seen a bathroom yet, so maybe it's a bathroom. I'm wrong. All right, a good kitchen. Ooh, look at this range. Look at that. An oven area.
That is a very nice oven and range. I love that. That's very well done.
Mm-hmm. That's really good. So they flipped the stove upside down so that they got rid of the smokestack, which is smart because that smokestack kind of leads smoke right into the room. So they got rid of that. They've got 2 burner plates. They've got this big fireplace, which are flipped fireplaces. And they've got a candle that's hiding the candle part, so you got the pane here. This is good.
No, that's a very well done. That's a very well done range. I've seen a lot of them that are more modern looking, but I like that this one is more, fantasy-esque or medieval.
Yeah, for this house, you don't want a modern range and stove. You want something that looks like this, and it goes well with the house's walls. And then I like this counter. So instead of just having this piece standing alone, they sunk it into the counter space, made it seem like a single unit, which is smart. I like that.
They do have some dishes that they have to do,
Oh.
so they should probably get on that.
I know. Did they not know that they were going to have guests over? But these dishes are nice too. I think that's that rug flipped upside down. You can do so much with that rug.
Okay, then they got just a nice simple pantry. I like this kitchen. I like it that it has like the small details, but it's very simple too, and I'm always a fan of simple things.
Yeah, absolutely. One minor critique, this super minor, but you would hit your hip so much on these little sharp corners, you would be driven mad. Let me look at that. How many times would you stub your toe or hit your hip? Super minor, pointing it out. Feel free to ignore. I do like this shelf area with the cheese. Everyone needs cheese.
Yeah, no, this is a very nice kitchen. It was an unexpected kitchen too, but I guess it makes sense because if they're using that portal, like they had the bed out there, so if that's actually where they're like sleeping, and then here's their kitchen.
Yeah,
makes sense for layout. But you're right, we haven't seen a bathroom yet, so
no. But they do have closets, so I forgive them if they have no bathroom because they have closets. See, all right, so let's go the other side, and then we'll go straight back.
Okay.
So let's just go to the weight room, and we miss it. No. Okay.
Oh.
I think we have a bathroom.
I think we do have a bathroom.
All right, so we got the sink here. This is nice. This feels very druidy. You've got a little spigot here. Faucet. That's good. I like it.
The little faucet is kind of cracking me up.
Yeah. So the house I bought like 7 years ago, I still haven't changed it, had little faucets that looked just like this, that didn't go over the sink, just like this. And so when you're washing your hands, you can't actually get your hand under the faucet, just like this.
Very realistic.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. It was like made for 5-year-olds or something. One day I'll switch it out, but joys of home ownership. I know the Generation Z out there watching this would be like, I'll never know that. But this is good. I like this part. It's good to, make sure you look nice. All right, let's look at the toilet. It's really important. Oh, I've seen toilets, but this one is phenomenal. Look at that.
That's so funny.
Wow, this
Turn
is
my
a
back.
throne. I believe this house has indoor plumbing with this toilet.
Oh, that's certainly something. I love that. I love that it has like the water effect from the fountain in there, and they obviously have built-in toilet paper.
Is that toilet paper or is that reading material? I don't know.
One or the other. Could
One
be
or the
both.
other. Yeah. All right, guys. I've used this chair on my toilets, and this looks about 1 billion times better than mine does. Like, that is a toilet. Nice job. Looks like it's got a pneumatic tube next to it, or maybe like a... What is this? This is like a drink holder?
That's what I was trying to figure out what that was. Is it a drink holder? I mean, there's must be doing some serious business in here.
Yeah. Well, you can multitask, I guess. Maybe that's why there's a table here too, and notebook paper, so that you can write and be on the toilet at the same time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. There's this over here.
Yeah, we've not been in here yet. Oh, nice. This is good. So I was expecting a shower, but this is good. This actually is better for the character based on what little I know about them. To have like a hot tub.
Yeah, I think this is better.
Yeah. And I like the flow of water going in here, how they buried that in the rocks.
Yes, that's nice. And I think this over here is supposed to be like maybe a washcloth and a soap. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. They've sunk in the table to have the towel here, which is a good touch.
Yes.
Nice job here. All right, hopefully we didn't get turned around.
Okay, we have this door, yeah.
Okay.
In here.
Nice.
Well, let's close the door and not let any of the heat out.
Now this is the sauna. And actually use this bed for really what it's pretty much supposed to be for. Most people use it for ovens and stuff.
Yeah. No, this is nice. This is a nice sauna.
Yeah, this is good.
I like the steam effect with a whole bunch of... It's probably the big old meat leg thing.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Looks like this... They changed the size too, so some are small and some are big to give different sizes of steam.
Yeah, this is a nice sauna. I like this.
That's a nice touch. And then this barrel is full of water, it looks like, and it's got a handle. So this is, I guess, so you can... I've never been to a sauna.
You scoop the water and you put it on these rocks and it makes more steam.
Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining how a sauna works.
You're welcome. Wait, you've never been to a sauna?
No, I've never
For real?
been. For real, I don't know. I don't know what happens there. Like, do you just sit there?
Yes, you just sit in there.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be miserable.
No, it feels very good. It the heat sinks into your bones. It feels really good.
I had a chance to go to Sweat Lodge once. I wish I had been able to. That's more of like
a... done it.
Yeah, that was interesting. Long story. Maybe if people want, post in the comments if you want more personal stories, because man, I got lots. All right, have we been through here?
I do not think so.
Ooh. What is that?
Oh, okay. This leads off in like so many other directions. We're gonna get so lost.
Yeah. I'm already a little confused on the floor plan, and it's gonna get a lot worse. So this looks like a pet area. Because this is a great water bowl. I assume that's a piece I just haven't been familiar with.
Yep, that's a whole piece. So
Okay.
is the pet bed.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
That's cool. I like that. That's a good picture.
This is a very cute little window seat. I love this. It's very magical, and the window in the background's very nice. They're using the Kirin Tor banners back there to make stars.
Mm-hmm. This looks like something you have in your house.
You know, I have a couple window seats, but this one's pretty good and unique. I
Yeah.
like this one a lot.
I do too. That's kind of signpost there just makes it kind of blend in. That looks great. Nice job. All right, so what is this thing? I guess it's a throne
That is a throne.
attached to beer, maybe?
Yep. That's a big keg of beer in a throne, and this is where they sit and contemplate life, I guess, and have snacks.
And have snacks. Well, they've got their priorities straight. I'll give them that. What a weird throne. And they're a night elf?
Like I said, they play a couple of different characters. I
Okay.
think they have a night elf. They have a Pandaren. I think the Pandaren is a warrior. I don't know. They have a couple different characters.
Gotcha. So this little altar, they took this paladin piece, sunk it down so it doesn't look all paladin-y, and instead looks kind of like a stone slab. And with the two rug bears there, this looks really cool. They did a really nice job with this. I like the red rose trellis in back. Nice job on this one.
Yes, it's a very nice job. And then they have the hunter banner.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what is the text back there.
I'm actually not 100% sure on the text either.
I know it's from one of the class halls.
It's a warrior class.
Is it?
Yeah. If you look on my screen, you can see the sword hiding back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it looks like it's paper in front, so that's why I was confused. Like, what could that be? But nice job. This looks really, really good.
It's very nice, and we're in a tent.
Mhm.
If you didn't realize that, I haven't found a good use for all of the tents that I have accumulated. I just have a whole bunch of tents, and that's a good use for it.
That's a very good use for it. Like, it blends in to make it look like it's part of the house. You know, putting up a tent in a house usually doesn't look good. It feels odd. But the way they did this is it looks like the house was designed to be built with this tent. And it's not a tent so much as like an altar holy place. It just looks really, really good. And then I don't think we've been over here.
No, we have not. Definitely not.
What is this?
That is the horde. Not the horde, but their
Well,
loot horde.
Yeah. So this guy here, where's this center creature from? I don't think I've seen that before.
I think that is a quest line piece.
Okay, I just haven't done it yet. You know what this reminds me of? If anyone has seen Star Trek, the original series, the big amoeba that's coming after the Enterprise, it reminds me of that. I know I'm probably would be the only person in the world that would remind them of, but definitely looks like something Kirk would fight. But I do like this bedroom. This is good. So, and it's next to his little throne, so that's good. I like this little office space here. He must have a dwarven alt, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's nice. Got a lot of the dwarven themes here, and then this is a nice bedroom.
Yeah, this looks good. So this bed's hard to use without making it look all hoardy. but he did a good job. It fits the theme of the house.
A little concerning that there's chains on the walls, but I'm not going to judge.
I'll secretly judge, but I will not ask questions. But this is good. Now, you may want to put the stuff in a bank, but yeah,
Some people don't trust banks.
That's true. And
my character had all her gold in the Dalaran bank, and look where that got her.
Oh, that's a good roleplay hook. I hadn't thought of that, but you could be like a destitute Dalaran person.
There you go. Never trust banks again.
That makes sense. I'd love the leaves mixed in. From a distance, they look like piles of gold.
Yeah, this is a very good little treasure trove.
Yeah, nice job. All right. See if we can get our way back to the middle area.
Okay, and then we have one more direction over there to go.
Now, before we hop in there, they made the feel of this looks different. Like, it feels like a Wicker Druid area.
Oh, nice, okay.
All right, what do we got here? A cave.
Oh.
Do you think we're going to see one of those cultists from the city review? Is it going to follow us here?
I hope not. It might actually follow us.
That'd be crazy. All right, sneaking through. This is good. Love the blue fire. I mean, look at that. Looking down from where we came from, it's like a whole different world. It's like we were teleported here.
Yeah, it has a completely different vibe now in this cave. But it still all fits because we still got the overgrown and the moss and...
Yeah.
I have no clue where we're going to end up, though.
Oh, this is forking up. Oh my gosh, it's forking away. We're going to get so lost.
Okay. Oh, there's 3 different directions to go.
You pick this time.
Let's go to the left first, and we'll just work our way around.
All right. I like that belt, or is that a dagger you have?
It's a crystal focus.
It looks good. All right, so this is a underground spring. This looks gorgeous, guys. Look at that.
This is very pretty. I like this a lot.
Wow.
No, this is very nice. Very thematic for a cave, too. You know, a lot of caves have springs or water features in them at some point.
Yeah. Like, the way they design this water sweep through, you've got the fountain water as well, little pools, and then you've got this rug to make it look like maybe you might be meditating. Like, this is so good, guys. Phenomenal cave.
Yeah, this is a very nice cave. Okay, and then I guess to the middle part.
All right. See how deep this cave goes.
It's going a little bit. Oh. Oh.
Oh my, look at that. It's lava.
Okay.
Wow.
That's very cool.
I'll hold down the lava lamp, right?
Yes.
Nice. Very nicely done. Wow. And
Oh,
I love the way it moves too. This is great.
this is really great. I like that they have this like drill thing here. So obviously they were drilling into this cave and they ran into lava.
Mm-hmm.
Explains why they have branched off in so many other directions.
Yeah, I'd branch off away from the lava too. More of those wasp nests there.
Cave bees.
I might have ruined that piece. Sorry, guys.
You've ruined it for me, that's for sure. So
All right, now over here we've seen water, we've seen lava. This would be, we might have the 4 elements here if we find a wind one, but this is the earth one.
okay, that's really cool. I like this.
I'm not sure I can get across. Here we go.
Oh, you can't jump over that table.
Yeah, you have to jump around the side. This is really, really good. I love the glowing crystals. I love the little, whatever these creatures are called. Sniffles? Whatever they're called. I like the little candles they got going on. This is good.
Okay, I'm also noticing they have their rugs in all of the places.
Mhm.
So I think they probably have a shaman character too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we find a wind one, that'll confirm. Because we have lava, that's earth, and then we had water. So, man, that lava piece.
It was very unexpected walking over here.
Yeah. I might make this thumbnail too. There's so many good thumbnail pieces here. This is just amazing stuff. Alright, now we got that one more wing to go. Maybe we'll see wind there. Or maybe they just don't like wind. Maybe they're just like... Maybe they're just not interested.
Maybe, but I don't think that's the case.
Is this the wind?
I think this might be.
Oh, okay. I got turned around. I thought we were going to go the other way. But yeah, definitely got turned around. Okay, this is definitely wind. Okay, theory confirmed. Alright, so
Okay.
looks like they took the isolation tanks, 2 of them, to make it... It made them large to kind of make this invisible wall you can't go through.
I like that they put the razor wind grass in there.
Ooh,
So it's, it looks like it's all blowing over and
yeah. That's nice. I wonder where it goes.
oh, and they do have a lot of wind chimes over here, or wasp nests, or whatever you would like to call them.
We can call them wind chimes. I promise that I won't ruin it for everyone watching. They do look like wasp nests. But yes, this is good. So, Stormclaw, I think you said their name was?
Stormclaws.
Stormclaws. Great job. This is phenomenal work. Like, we've seen some caves. That vampire cave was awesome. This, though, just the size of it, the motif, the 4 elements, and that lava room is phenomenal looking. Great job, because we only have like the one lava item. So the fact that you made it out of one item was just hats off.
Yeah, it's very good. And like I said, it was very unexpected. I thought the water one was cool, and I didn't really, put it together at that point because, it just the rug. I was like, oh, that's a nice place to, relax and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw the lava, and there was a rug over there too. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm starting to get it.
Yeah. Well, I was going to comment because if anyone's ever been inside a cave of running water, it's deafening how loud this stuff gets, and it wouldn't be a good place to meditate. So But if you have 4 elements, it makes perfect sense.
No, this is a very good house. Hats off, Stormclaws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really have any nitpick stuff except for your poor hip's going to get hit all the time in that kitchen. It's really the only thing I'd change is, a little love for your hips. Everything else, phenomenal. And your guild's neighborhood is full of really good architects.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of very nice roleplay spaces. I can't wait. I know a lot of people are still working on their houses, and I've had sneak peeks of some of them, and we've roleplayed in some of the other ones. I can't wait to see everybody's.
Yeah. Let's do a shout out for your guild. What's your guild called?
Irregular Hires.
And who do you hire?
Just irregular people.
Okay, all right. On Moonguard, right?
Yes, on Moonguard. There's lots of little adventures and group things that they do, and go on small little quests and things like that.
Nice. We'll have to do a event together sometime, our 2 guilds. But this is great job, great work. I am very happy that this person volunteered. And we didn't even look at this fountain, did we?
No, I think we were too blown away by the view walking in the door.
Mm-hmm. This is a nice one too.
They're all very nice. This is nice, and you mentioned it when we first got here. The door that they put the window and the overgrown stuff on. It's just the house has a nice theme overall, and I like that they stuck through it. But each room kind of has its own little personality too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Leave a like and a comment. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I got 6 subscribers, so any more would be useful. Damages, you have anything to say before we close out?
No, I don't think I have anything. I just look forward to our next one and see where we end up next.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.